I was talking to somebody and they're like, I can't believe all of these Epstein files are happening and like all this stuff is happening to children. And it gave me pause because I'm like, you don't believe it because you didn't listen when we told you. Now, I think it's about time for a story, and not a little fluffy story, but a story that will bring light to how little things grow up into big things right before our eyes if we don't do anything about them. All right? So I'm 13 years old, and I just got dressed on my way to my auntie's house. So I got on some black pants, the little nylon kind with a little bit of stretch, and I had the chain belt on because, hello, I'm a millennial. I had a pink rib sweatshirt or sweater with the collar, faux collar, the white ones that come off the top and at the sleeves to make it look preppy and dressed. So heading up the stairs at my aunt's house, and her boyfriend is coming down the stairs. There's a landing in the middle, right? So I'm coming up the stairs. I scoot over so he can come down the landing. Instead of stopping to go past, he stops and he looks at me. And he looks at me up and down, undressing me with his eyes. You know what I mean? Then, out of nowhere, he looks deeper. And it's almost as if he believes that he can imprison me with his gaze and make me his possession. And he says one word. Damn. And then he continues on down the stairs. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. So I go right to my auntie and I say, hey, you need to do something about your mans because I feel uncomfortable. She was like, okay, I'm going to talk to him. So she went and talked to him. She came back to me and she was like, oh, he didn't mean anything by it. He was just saying that he's blown away about how attractive you're coming. Excuse me, what? Attractive? Attractive? Nobody, no grown man should ever call a girl attractive. Beautiful, pretty, sure. Attractive? Who am I attracting? Attractive for what? I wish a nigga would call my daughter attractive. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. But you're just becoming so attractive. So he starts disappearing as time goes on, right? But I don't let stuff go. So I look up and I find out that he's on the pedophile list. I don't even know if I can say that online. He's on the ped list, okay? You hear me? So years go by, and guess who comes back along? Stan. And yes, I will not hide his name. His name is Stan. He's a white guy on the pedophilia list in West Michigan. If you do the research, then you'll know who he is. But his name is Stan. And he comes back around, and this time he's the family weed guy, so he brings free drugs and paraphernalia to the family. And he sits down on the couch when I'm in the living room by myself, and he looks at me and he says, ooh, I'd like to lock you up in a hotel room for a couple of days. I'll give you a lot of money just to let me taste it. I am 17 years old. He tells me how he'll drug me up and it'll be a lot of fun. I tell my family. Nobody says a word. Nothing. They just shrug it off. So I call my boyfriend, now husband, and I say, hey, this is what's happening. And he hauls up the street and he's like, what's up? We can do this right now because we're not going to have this no more. He was the only person. Okay, so now that my little rant story is over, here are 3 things that I want you to take away. 1, if a little girl tells you something, please believe them. Number 2, fight for her. Number 3, don't be afraid to blow up the spot. Don't be afraid of change in a way that has a hold on you so strong that it puts other people at jeopardy. I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many girls, especially little black girls, have experienced far worse and far more traumatic things. But if we don't listen, who will? If we don't listen, who will? So I know I'll listen. Will you?